Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have this 90 rated Future Stars Adeyemi card. Now I decided to pick him up for a price of 600k because his stats were looking really good to be fair, but I have lost quite a bit of money on him, so if you can subscribe please do because it genuinely does help a lot. On stat sense, so he's 5'10", got a high medium work rate, he's left foot with the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now in alternative position, he can only play the striker and the centre forward roles, which is a little bit unfortunate if you ask me, because I do want a little bit of variety, especially since he's in the Bundesliga and they've not got the best of players in their league. But on stats then, so he's got the 96 pace, the 86 shooting, the 79 passing, the 86 dribbling and the 77 physical. So on paper it looks like not a bad striker. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel out a lot, and then see you after the positive and negatives. Peace.
Seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
So what's my overall thoughts about this Adeyemi card? Now first for me, kicking it off is the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now the 4-star skills for me obviously is minimum desirable. You're obviously on the 5-star skills, but with that being said, the 4-star still isn't a bad attribute about the card, and he can do a few nice skills to get him into nice positions. Now the 4-star weak foot for me generally doesn't feel bad. It generally does feel like a 4-star weak foot. Nothing more, nothing less. He will have a few shots where he's missing, but obviously on that right foot, it's not too bad. Now the pace me, really good to be fair. One of the fastest cards I've used. He's very electric, very powerful when running through, and he'll get past a lot of defenders when they catch him off guard. Now shooting for me, generally quite hit and miss if I'm honest. I'm assuming because it's that little bit of low composure. Generally speaking, the shots would either go in really rockily and powerful, and then sometimes they would miss quite easily. And I did have him on 3 chemistry for quite a lot of it, because I had that alarm. I had a few Bundesliga players along with him, so he was on full chemistry and he was on full potential. But generally, he would have a few missed shots here and there, which would frustrate me considering how much I paid. Sorry. Now the passing attributes to me, generally quite average. Now if you look at this card overall and you slap on an inform card, you wouldn't be paying more than 30k for him, and I'm just going to be completely real that I don't think he's worth that much. Like if you look at that, so he's not got the good shooting really, he's not got the good dribbling except for the agility, not good passing, not good physicals. The only thing really is the pace. Now you really would see that on like something like Mavadidi's inform or something like that, but we'll still go through it. So the passing for me, quite adequate, very hit and miss. You can do some 1-2s and that's about it really. Now the agility for me, really good. With that marksman chem style, boosts that dribbling a little bit more, just makes him more swift and agile. Since he's quite small, it goes together really nicely to be fair. Now, the rest attributes, the balance isn't too bad to be fair along with the strength. They're not really amazing, but they're not also bad. So he will be able to hold off a few fullbacks and like that, but the big sense back, he's got no chance. Now, the composure, as I've already talked about, is a little bit low, and same with that ball control. You do want a little bit higher attributes, and this is what brings the dribbling down quite a bit. Now for physicals for me, he's actually got good jumping, and since he's 5'10", I think it is, it's not actually too bad. He might win a few headers here and there, but he's not really an aerial threat in my opinion with that 77 head accuracy. Now the stamina for me, perfectly good enough for a striker. With the right instructions, he's going to last all game. He'll be darting through with that 96 pace, and it'll be really, really good. So this is why I feel like that stamina is one of his better attributes. As I've already talked about, the strength and balance both aren't too bad. They're not amazing, and the aggression is a little bit low in my opinion. I would want that to be a bit higher. So on to my overall scores about the card then. Now first for me is the pace. Now overall for the pace, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It is definitely one of his better attributes, and he's very, very electrically fast, and they'll get you through and behind him very, very nicely. Now shooting for me overall, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. I can't give any higher than that because I don't really think it's better than Walcott's, and I give him an 8.5. So generally it's not bad, but it's not amazing. He will miss a few consistent chances, and it will be a little bit annoying. Now the passing for me, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Again, I can't give any higher than that. It's very average, even for a striker's rating. You do need a little bit higher than that to do the simple 1-2s, but overall, you can just about get away with it. Now the dribbling for me, so the agility is really, really good, and that's the standout stat for me. That's the one that probably is most important on dribbling. But with that being said, the rest of the attributes like the ball control, reactions, the composure are a little bit low in my opinion. So overall for this, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Now the physicals for me, so the one that matters most is the stamina. Now obviously you got a little bit of strength, a little bit of balance to go with it, and also a little bit of jumping. So overall for this, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 as well. Overall, I'm just going to give him a 8.3 out of 10. I can't give any high because I didn't really get to grips with this card. I felt like he was a bit lacklustre in some attributes, and this is what I was talking about with his stats. Just doesn't really look as what he should be, and especially since he's a 90 rated card, you would expect a little bit more. So in value for coins, then coming in around 400k, do I think it's worth it? I'm going to say no personally. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 value for coins. He is one of the better Bundesliga cards out there because there isn't really that many. It's a very sparse league in terms of good cards, but overall I still wouldn't recommend it. I would just go away from it and get like an icon or something like that instead. But that's all for my views. Always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel out a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next one, and peace out guys.